Alright guys, welcome back. We have another question from Dynamics by Meriam, and the pilot of an airplane carrying a package of mail to a remote outpost wishes to release the package at the right moment to hit the recovery location A. And the question is asking us what angle theta with the horizontal should the pilot's line side to the target make at the instant of release. So basically we're asked to find this angle theta, and the airplane is flying horizontally at an altitude of 100 meters with a velocity of 200 kilometers per hour. So basically we're dealing with the two motions again, the x motion and the y motion. Just put our origin here, and this will be our x-axis, and we can call our y-axis in this direction. It's up to you, we can go up or two, it's the same difference. And yeah, so we have the formulas that we have for the x motion and y motion. Let's go with the y motion first. So we have y is equal to y0 plus v y0 times t and negative 1/2 of g t squared. The g would be the acceleration of gravity on Earth. We have meter and hour unit, so we're going to go with the g 9.81 meter per second squared, and obviously we have to do some unit conversion for the kilometer per hour. So going here, basically the v0, we can see that the initial velocity is only in x axis, so this will be 0. There is no initial velocity in y movement, and y0 is also 0 because we called our origin at this point. So basically, as our y is equal to negative, and this will be actually positive because we called our y downward, so this is the positive direction for y. So this will turn into positive. Keep in mind I made a mistake. So y is equal to 1/2 of g times t squared. That's from our y motion. So let's go for our horizontal or our x motion. So x is equal to x0 plus v x0 times t, and will be a constant speed, so there is no acceleration, or this part 1/2 of at squared is going to be 0. So that's all we have. So x0 is going to be 0 because we called our origin at that point. So x is equal to the initial velocity in x direction is basically the 200 kilometer per hour, and we're going to divide it by 3.6 to get it in meter per second, and kilometer per hour is equal to just want to do the conversion. So we have meter per kilometer. We know 1 kilometer is 1000 meter, and we have the second. Actually, we need the hour on top, second at the bottom, and 1 hour is 60 minutes. 60 minutes times 60, so it's going to be 3600 seconds. So we can cancel these, and this will turn into 3.6, and that's where it's coming from. And yeah, times t, and that's going to be our second equation. And we have some known values in here that we can use from the first one. We can actually find the timing here because our y is known. So our y is basically moving from up here till the surface, which is 100 meter. So 100 meters equal to 1/2 of g 9.81 times t squared, or basically our t would be the square root of 200 divided by 9.81. Let's see what we get. Square root of 200 divided by 9.81. So the time would be this value in here, and if we just put it in there, our x would be 200 over 3.6 times the t, which is 4.515, and we're just going to multiply this by 200, and we're going to divide by 3.6. So yeah, the x will be 250.85 meters, and that's not what we are looking for. The question is asking us to find the angle theta, and basically for angle theta, what we need is to consider this right triangle where the y is 100. We figure out the x, which was roughly 251. And yeah, if we want to find theta, we know tangent of theta. If we look at it, the opposite is y, which is 100 divided by adjacent. So basically y over x, or 100 over 250.85. Just want to get more accurate values. So all we need to do in here is to find the tangent inverse of 100 divided by our answer, and yeah, the angle would be 21.7 degrees, and the final answer for this question. Hope everything was clear. Let me know if you guys have any questions. You guys take care. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.